Good morning, dear ones. Snow on the trail here. I hope you're doing well. Did you know that I went through about the highest point in the Netherlands? It even showed up on the map as a little mountain. I went up and up and up and up, and there were some moments where I was hiking the bike, and then I was on my way down. And I was looking at my elevation changes for the day, and I've become quite focused on hills as of late. And I had a realization as I was packing things up just a moment ago, trying not to disturb anybody in the dormitory that I'm staying in tonight. There's always going to be another hill. And so what does that mean? Do we respond to such things with despair just because they are inevitable? Or do we accept that challenge is an innate part of life and then choose who we are going to be while we're meeting it? It's a pretty big thing for just riding a bicycle around, but I've found that those challenges, when I meet them with acceptance instead of resistance, come with it a special kind of joy. I knew yesterday when I was walking up the mountain with my bike that I was going to be pushing for 4 or 5 miles up a consistent 10% grade. It was going to be hard, it was going to be wet, it was going to be cold. Those things were not tragedies, they simply were. And so I knew this going into it, and so it didn't still my joy. And as I was going up, suddenly there was Susanna. Do you want to ride? The universe in that moment provided an opportunity to avoid some of the hardest parts of the challenges and allowed me to overcome them in a way that I hadn't anticipated. But what if I had resisted? What if I had delayed? What if I had done anything but rising to meet it when that moment had occurred? I might have missed that opportunity. And that's something that strikes me as quite profound this morning as I sit here kind of reflecting on my time, waiting for the sun to come up and for it to warm up enough and for stores to open. That there will always be another hill. That there will always be another challenge. That adversity is an inherent and innate and even useful part of life. In fact, one of perhaps the most useful, because as Frederick Douglass famously said, without struggle there can be no progress. But instead of meeting these things with horror, we can meet these things with acceptance and choose who we are while we face it. We'll see you out there.